Hey guys, so I wanted to do an April Fool's video a long while ago, but since the outbreak, it's way too depressing to do so. Even Google agrees. So what I have is this video, which is the return of the crummy edition style of things, and I hope you enjoy. And what could be a crummy video without our favorite material, cardboard? But this is good stuff though, it's 2-ply. Not that it'll make any difference. The first thing to do is to lay out the motherboard and the power supply. And if you have any measuring devices that nerds use, throw them away. But the steel rule though is good for one thing. And then we can cut it, with the sharpest thing nearest to you. We now need holes to put our connectors through. One for the ATX24 pin, another for the SATA and front panel stuff, and lastly the EPS 12V. To which we can use the advanced technique of shanking, a process where you channel the forces of nature onto your workpiece. To punch holes for the motherboard standoffs, I pre-installed them onto the motherboard itself, and by placing it down and pushing onto those standoffs, we can punch the holes. How many times have I said holes and punch? We now need to find a way to hold in the PSU. As ever, the Core P3 was in my dreams, so these two long pieces of cardboard will basically wrap around the PSU and hold it in place. This wouldn't be a crummy video without our other staple, the hot glue. And just slather it in every single piece of cardboard that you see. To make the stands for our case, we need 2 more pieces of cardboard and a slit, not really at the center but slightly offset. And this is what they should look like, roughly. To be fair though, these things need reinforcements. After all, they are going to be holding in, well, PC parts. So I just folded these things up without really any second thought. Here you can witness how hot glue is the pinnacle of human achievement. It's so malleable, so quick and easy to use, and most importantly, it is so clean. Now, I couldn't use the original standoffs, so I have these, which are female on both ends. Cardboard also tends to get annoying in how resilient it is, which is why you need to apply the force of nature on it, basically shank it. This is the GTX 560 Ti by none other than EVGA. Now, we need to find a way to hold this in place, to which I'd normally say that making the PCI slot frame thing is the most difficult part in building your own PC case, but this is crummy edition here. Let's just stick some cardboard piece in. I hate this. Installing the front panel I/O is easy, because there isn't one, just a switch. So just punch a hole and just put this switch through. Considering our PC case is just a piece of cardboard, we need a compartment for our hard drive. Without really measuring, because measuring is for nerds, I cut out this piece of cardboard and folded it into, well, what looks like a box. The last hole we need is beside the power supply to push all the cables through. And we can finally begin the assembly. There is nothing more fun than pushing PC parts through flimsy, rough-edged cardboard with the odd webs of hot glue. And then the cardboard broke. Sure, I should have paid attention to the grain of the board, but with such a simple material, there's simple solutions. And here it is, the most beautiful PC case ever designed. Built using the pinnacle of human achievement itself, inspired by the crisp, uninfected air blowing through the branches of the British woodlands, or wherever this cardboard was made in. As you could see, it lives up to the crummy name. Rough-edged cardboard, hot glue everywhere, and a bit lopsided, so much that it gives me a bit of anxiety. Here's the PC case in its typical environment. I'm surprised how well the power supply frame has held up, but then so do the rest of the case. Despite it taking up a bit of space, I quite like it. You know what? Who cares about this PC case anymore? This is the real deal. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this to be at least slightly entertaining. See you soon, and stay safe.